Welcome to the public viewing terrace on the roof of Amsterdam's Schiphol Airport. Now, of course, this is the home of the national airline KLM, but if you're flying around Europe, there's a good chance you'll end up on a flight operated by their subsidiary Cityhopper, who used to own this aircraft behind me, and that's who I'm flying with today. Join me on board this flight from Amsterdam to Geneva in Switzerland. Welcome to Blake Edgington Airborne. Let's get going.
Now, if you're visiting Schiphol Airport for the first time, you'll probably notice that it's absolutely enormous. Thankfully, when flying KLM, there's no mistake in their check-in area. Now, whenever I'm filming for YouTube, I always try to grab an empty row. Sadly, the seat next to me was pretty quickly filled. Let's head through security and see what departures has to offer before we board. After clearing security, you enter the large departures area. To me, it feels like a shopping mall. Of course, this being the Netherlands, you can even buy some tulips to take home. Let's take a look at what else Schiphol has to offer.
So, thoughts on Schiphol Airport so far? Really impressive. It's a really nice place to spend a couple of hours, plenty to see and do. My favourite thing about it, lots of natural light and great views of the aircraft. They have just announced our flights, let's head over to the gate.
As we power away from Amsterdam, let's take a look at what it's like when flying on KLM Cityhopper. The airline operates a fleet of 49 Brazilian-built Embraer 175 and the larger 190 aircraft which I'm on today. These aircraft can seat up to 100 passengers and it's laid out in a 4-abreast configuration, as you can see. Now, these particular aircraft operate on European regional routes and they're the smallest aircraft in the KLM fleet. Which aircraft's your favourite? Let me know in the comments section. Unlike many airlines today, KLM still offer free refreshments to passengers on board. Today I was provided with a sandwich and a choice of drink, and I went with water, and this was plenty for such a short trip.
I hope that you're enjoying the flight so far. I certainly am. Let's take this opportunity to look around the seat on board the KLM Embraer 190.
If you've watched my Flybe review, you'll know that I'm a big fan of this aircraft and I love the comfortable seat design that Embraer offer. Looking at the KLM example, we'll start with the tray table space, and as you can see, it's massive. There's certainly ample space here for a laptop or tablet. While it does have a cup holder, the tray table itself isn't adjustable, although this really isn't an issue with a surface this large. There's a really good sized seat pocket towards the bottom of the seat, which contains both your safety card and the Holland Herald in-flight magazine, which is a really interesting read. Legroom on board was not too bad until the passenger in front reclined their seat, which made space for me a little bit tight. Personally, I don't see the need to recline my seat on such a short journey, and many airlines don't offer recline anymore. And here you can see a slightly better look at the seat. It's really nicely padded and very comfortable. Now if you travel regularly, it might be worth joining the KLM frequent flyer program Flying Blue. You can earn miles whenever you fly the airline to use on perks such as extra legroom seats or maybe even an upgrade to business class. Don't forget that you can also benefit from perks on other members of the SkyTeam Alliance, including airlines such as Korean Air and Delta. So as we near Geneva, don't forget that as well as subscribing to my YouTube channel for future reviews, you can also keep up to date with my latest flights via Instagram and Twitter. Details are on the screen now. Overall, what did I think of my KLM Cityhopper flight? Well, I'll share that with you at the end of the video, but for now, enjoy the landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Geneva. Please remain seated. You may now switch on your phone and other devices.
So here we are in Geneva after that flight of KLM Cityhopper. Hope you enjoyed it so far, and thanks for sticking around till the end. So what did I think of my experience? Starting off in Amsterdam. Amsterdam Schiphol Airport is a very, very impressive place indeed. Plenty to see and do, as I mentioned earlier on in the video. I would say though that when I did visit the facilities, the toilets, they weren't the cleanest I've ever seen. That's certainly something that could be improved upon. A little bit more maintenance perhaps was needed. The aircraft itself and the flight went very smoothly indeed. I'm a big fan of regional aircraft. If you're subscribed to my channel, you will know this. What I would say about the seating on board today's aircraft, while the padding was very good indeed, the legroom wasn't the best I've had. It wasn't terrible, but when the person in front of me reclined, it really did impact on the space I had. And I don't really understand why you would recline on a flight this short, or why it's even offered really, but that's just my opinion. The crew, both cabin crew and pilots, were very, very good today. In particular, special mention to the pilots, who were very informative throughout the flight and made sure that we were aware when we entered some turbulence what was going on. Really nice touch. And of course, it never hurts to have a free snack and drink on board the aircraft, which was delicious today. I did enjoy the flight, I hope you did too, and of course please do leave me some feedback in the comment section, and please do subscribe to my channel for future content. As always, take care.